Oh, hello, I'd like to welcome back to more Ziggurat! Where I apparently got the achievement for getting to the final boss and dying. I didn't know it was the final boss, though. You start out with a firebomb. I played another game to unlock a couple of items, because apparently unlocking stuff is hard in this game. Go! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Gotta get back in that mood. Gotta focus my mind. Gotta think about all them Benjamins. Oh, I'm out of magic. Nothing here. Great! Moving on. Or source. Okay, come on, give me something. This game is really fun. I rather enjoyed it so far. So I found something out. Apparently, staff is green, orange or brown. I don't know which one of the two it is. Orange brownish is. What is it again? Alchemy. And then we get blue, which is spell. So apparently that's the way that it works. Is that the color determines what you're actually using. I will say one thing. This staff is really inaccurate for what it seems. And it kind of bothers me that the starting weapon is... I don't know, I guess it has its benefits to have a weapon with some spray to it, but... Shooting birds. Bird-like things, I don't know what they are. I've heard some guy call them turkeys. Oh, look at that. Lovely crystals everywhere. First boss time, go! Sir Arthur. Why do I always fight you with the fucking bomb weapon, which is mostly useless against you? Hey, we got to level 3 too. And we have lots of magic. Let's see, what do we get? We can get Warlock. I don't know, the right one so far always seems to be an instant you can call forth, and then it gives you all the stuff. But I never really need it, because you fully heal upon level up, to what I've been noticing. Oh, look, it's statistics on the loading screen. That's always cool. I love me some of them statistumens. Oh, look, we get the shotgun weapon. I rather like this one. I like this in the Twilight. Well, there's a head over there, but... Look at this. Look how fucking hard it is to aim that. I hate Lost Soul types enemies, mostly because they're always little baby targets you have to hit. They always do just nothing interesting other than float around a bit, and then they're like, oh, I floated around a bit. You know what's strange? You can say what you want about the stupid bomb weapon. It's ridiculously accurate for what it's worth. Look at this spray. I can't aim with this spray. But look at this bomb and how it lands exactly where you want it to, other than the arc. The biggest problem is the arc, and that's something you can compensate for. Spell power, and a level up. I wish I could get Bookworm, because Bookworm's pretty cool. Because I unlocked a couple of perks. Apparently me accidentally stopping did not give me anything, so I missed a couple of unlocks. Oh look, it's another scroll room. Spooky. That's pretty spooky. What's with all the Lost Souls in the level after the guy who's the Lost Soul boss? Someone's screaming outside. Sorry if I'm quiet, but this game, it's not much to talk about, really. It's mostly just going around at the speed of... I need to lower my blinds. It's really dark, but it's just light enough that I need to put down my goddamn blinds. Ah, yes. The age-old golem. Could you just stay put? I'm traveling at the speed of sound. Did I already mention how much this weapon is just great? Look at how reliably I can aim that to just murder everything. Oh, look at this curse. That's one of the new ones I got. I don't want that because I prefer having a buffer. As I said, you level up, you tend to be at full health, and bosses tend to heal you a whole bunch. So having less maximum health is more often a deficit than it is a benefit. Still don't have I have 2 staves I could be getting. It's Queen Amanda, for whom the alchemy bomb is remarkably useful. Because she pulls off that crap. Queen Amanda looks a lot like her siblings. Which makes her a hard boss for one and only one reason. You don't know who the fuck you're supposed to be shooting for. Otherwise, she's just like any other boss. Oh, I got I got jack shit. I do like the crystals everywhere. Look at how nice they look. That's a good crystal texture. And that's all I'll say about that. Moving on through the Ziggurat. This game is not too difficult, but then again, I have experience with games like Doom, Tower of Guns. I have a little bit more spatial awareness than the average player might have. Fun thing about weapons is that if you duplicate, at least you get some mana for it. One thing I notice a lot is that it's difficult to navigate and remember what the fuck north is. There needs to be a better and stronger indicator for which direction you are facing relative to the map. It's just a thing that I notice a whole bunch. I mean, you could use this at a long distance simply because of how grossly inaccurate it is regardless. Give me something good! Gosh, there are so few interesting power-ups, and I think they do that so that you die early and realize, oh, you only get your power-ups upon death. Good. No, that means I have to die in order to cash in my bonuses. Great. Like, I know it's kind of hard to unlock things as you go, but item pickups exist for a reason. They've been a thing for a long time, too. I like how despite not having a green weapon, I'm still not full on green. So weird. What even is the portal key? It just appears to be a wooden thing. It looks like a book that someone with very little imagination made. Moving at the speed of carrots. Go carrots. Go carrots. Give me that new dude. Because there's a new dude you get for killing lots of carrots. Do notice a decrease in experience gain without my experience boosters. Okay, that's where we don't want to go. You may also notice that my little thing goes up. Every level up gets you a little bit of extra maximum health, a little bit of extra maximum mana in all categories. The game doesn't tell you that, and I think it should. It's a minor thing that you'll discover eventually, but it is important to note that that happens. Ah, it's you. We're not supposed to see you for another area. But he does give good experience. Can't argue with that. Why does he have homing fireballs? Where in the lore does that add up to something? Another thing I think this game wouldn't be too terrible off with is a radar to tell me where enemies are at when I'm almost done, because it doesn't happen too often, but it would be nice to know where to go at to get this area done. It's a lot of other things that early access can fix. That shouldn't be too remarkably difficult. I mean, if you can place the player on a map, you can put an enemy on a map. I don't like these guys at all. For one, they are remarkably accurate for what they do. It's mostly because their splash damage is huge. I also noticed that enemies will not go to their spawn points if you happen to be standing nearby. I like that, because it means that as you move around the map, you might summon more dudes. And since moving out is remarkably crucial to a good experience, it adds up. And I like when it adds up. Oh, I really like that. These are neat destructible things. They're little destructible things, but they are still destructible things. And yeah, those spikes only start their little ticker once you get on top of it. Oh, great! We got it with you fuckers. In case you don't notice, these guys essentially just summon a whole bunch of dudes, and they're like, haha, we just summoned a whole bunch of dudes. Their little guys also count towards the spawn. And their guys appear to be very resistant to splash damage. It always takes a bit to get them down. The little guys don't drop experience most of the time. I've seen them drop magic and experience sometimes, but I don't think it's a very reliable drop. Moving at the speed of balloons. But what kind of balloon, you might ask? Well, I say, whatever balloon you happen to feel like today. Why would you want to get Cursive Druid effectively? I don't know, how much does... That's the thing that bothers me, is that it doesn't tell you how much Druid helps, but Curse is like, this is how many points you get extra. You get, basically, the half of 5 times extra. Anyway. Look at how tough they are for just little explodey guys. If you have the firebomb, they're relatively jokish. See, sometimes they drop some of that stuff. These guys are also very poor aims. For whatever reason, they have a lot of trouble hitting you. I do like it, though, when one of them comes through the fog and is like, haha, I thought you'd beaten my master, but you have yet to beat me, Aru. Level A, acquired. Why would I want this? Okay, so you do not fully heal when you level up. Look at this, see? It's my magic. I'm going to increase this, I'm going to have more blue. Or I can carry more blue, you don't get any. I don't know how I feel about games that they're like, here, you have a maximum upgrade, and they, like with Pokemon you heal, with other games you don't get the increase. I prefer games where they give you the difference. They're like, here, have some more maximum, and some extra to fill it up immediately. Because it's kind of jerks if you have this combo meter, and then it just says, no, you have 5 more combos to fill. You're gonna have to fix that difference. I think this is gonna be Golem? Yes. I don't know what's so about Adam. It's cheap. Not summoning as much as he usually does. Delish. Too bad he didn't summon as much. He normally summons a whole bunch of golems, if I remember. Every boss has some sort of summon they can do. Which I guess is supposed to tie them in with their enemies. They're all basically just, here's a stronger, longer version of a regular enemy. Oh wow, almost 5,000 attacks. The Cursed Cathedral. There we go, Twilight. Oh man, I was hoping I could get the staff that I unlocked. These things also give you a bit of experience. Do not be fooled by these horrid creatures and their hudly strides and guttural noises. Are they joking that, haha, you can't aim? Okay, so these guys are dicks. They shoot scatter shots, and they're remarkably accurate with it. So unless you have something between you and the guy, you're not going to dodge it all too well. It's not that painful, I guess. Upgrade available. Switch your mana pools randomly. I don't know if that's useful. It just puts a damper on what you can use and how much you can use it. On the other hand, it does make it a lot easier to recharge your mana. I don't know who these guys are. The little witches. You might say, well, you're supposed to use, like, the bomb on them. I recommend not using the bomb on them. They move too much for the bombs to be really that great. Like, sure, maybe you can get them in a cluster like that, but... there are better ways. There are more ways than one to skin a rat. I don't know why I would want rat skin. Though that's not the point of the phrase. I do think I know why they made the weapon so inaccurate. Your most powerful weapon is ranged because attacks are typically slow enough, there's no hit scan. And if there's no hit scan, then being able to avoid an attack is very beneficial. Let's look at that. As you can imagine, their boss is not particularly fun. But here we have the portal key, so if I'm feeling frisky, I can finish this floor whenever I feel like it. Forgot what the last floor is anyway. We might reach it, and then we get beaten by the boss. I actually almost won! The only reason I lost is one, I didn't know it was the final boss, so I was kind of slacking. It doesn't tell you, it's just like an executioner, and I'm like, wow, executioner, he must be very fancy with his maneuvers. Oh, I've never seen an executioner so far. I wonder what kind of boss he represents, or enemy. Oh, we just get a mystery box? Bookworm will be practical. I don't know. Bookworm doesn't seem like the kind of thing you want after a certain level, because if there's a set amount of floors you can travel through, why would I want that perk? Because I will only get so much use out of it. I mean, level ups individually are nice. That is a benefit. These are shaman. As one can imagine, they spawn little carrots. All the minions must die. Is that a joke to ogres? Orcs must die? I don't know what about orcs must die, by the way. What to think about it. It's a fun game, I guess. It's very heavily reliant that you have a tactic, though. Again, the biggest problem I have right now is that splash damage areas tend to be huge for enemies. making it very hard to avoid enemies if they spawn in the right environment. And there's one thing, you should never make it so that the environment does that. You should never be like, I can't do anything! The player should always have the option. Else, the game feels, can you guess it, unfair. Not saying this game has a lot of moments that it feels unfair, it tends to feel very mellow in that regard. Also, cut back on the homing crap. Nobody likes homing maneuvers like that. So homing attacks work better in larger environments, like where revenants really shine in clusters in Doom. When they have a little bit of room. Well, they actually work a little better in less room. But that's like if you want to fuck over the player and not provide an interesting, fun experience. Not seen him before. He looks very annoying. Mostly because he was some of those fuckers. Wow, he summons him like a motherfucker. How? You know what would be cool though? Damage bonuses. That needs to be an achievement. That needs to be an achievement. That's mostly an achievement in games like this. Beat the boss, clear the floor, and you get some reward for it. Oh, look, increased enemy drop rate. That'd be lovely to have for. Oh, look at this! That would be nice to have. Oh, look, that'd also be great to have. Oh, look, wish I unlocked this before. I unlocked a lot more, despite not getting as far. Does this game just give you more as you go on? Look at all this stuff we still have to unlock. But I really wanted to get this staff, which covers a wide range and requires few amounts of mana. I guess next time we'll see. Maybe we'll get some new stuff instead of all the stuff we already got. That'd be nice. You know? But like I said, it'd be a cool idea to have a sort of elemental triangle going on. But you'd have to be careful because, as you can see, certain enemies are clearly better handled with other weapons. And I guess elemental weaknesses kind of defeat... Like, if you have elemental weaknesses, you kind of defeat the purpose of strategic weapons, because the moment you make it, like, let's say your splash weapons are good against little dinky guys, but are terrible against big guys. The moment you pull something like Petra from Legend of Zelda, the big guy has little guys around him, then it becomes very difficult to know what the fuck to use. So, I guess that would be a bad idea. What will be a neat idea is weapons that use mana from other weapons, and then get bonuses for it. Like, you can unlock sort of a bigger splash damage, but it costs a little bit of extra mana of other things. So far, the problem with this game is just getting stuff in general, and just functionalities. Most just switching between weapons and using them, and then picking level ups. I guess it's the basic Doom experience, and it's pretty solid. It needs more visceral nature to hitting enemies, though. It mostly feels like I'm slapping against a box, and then it just randomly decides to fall apart. Otherwise, next time we'll see to see if Ziggurat can deliver. Let's look at the Hall of Fame. No entries found. Oh, look at this. We got a guy. Oh, wow. Oh, he beat the game instead of getting a floor number. Apparently that's not required to get a good score. Floor 6 is apparently the last level. Okay, class, Neville's Prince here. We haven't unlocked anyone, have we? Oh, I can find me. Let's find me. Ah, look at that! That's my best score. It's probably from yesterday. That's not so bad. I wonder what the unlock criteria are anyway. Here, let's take a look at these credits. I can't speed it up. I'm just going to go and take a leak. And I'll see you when this is done. Did I just skip the credits? Oh, I don't even know. Okay, we're getting there. There's a few we're about to unlock, I see. They're demons, apparently. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll probably get a next character on our next run if it goes a little bit our way. Almost had this guy. Would have been fun. Otherwise, Ziggurat. Available on Steam, early access. Lovely game. I do kind of like that icon. You don't see fingerless gloves all that much. It's often just gloves. Hey, but these are the weapons I just unlocked. Is that a coincidence? Or is it?